I've been working in the fashion industry for 15 plus years, and I live in one of the most beautiful ski destinations in the world. And let me tell you, getting the balance right of looking cool while staying warm is an art. In this video, I'm going to be sharing all of my ski town styling tips so that you too can master the art of ski chic. Welcome to StyleCast. I'm your host and style coach, Greta Eagan, and the best place to start is with style inspiration in the wild. From the slopes to après, or walking and shopping around town, grabbing lunch at a local cafe, or even a spa visit, these are the outfits that the cool moms of Jackson Hole are wearing. We all love to lean into the aesthetic of our environment, but there's a thin line between nailing your look and veering into costume territory. To steer clear of looking like you're playing dress up, there's one rule that you must remember. Too much of one thing is just too much. Let me give you a couple of examples. So we like to wear shiny and metallic materials when we're on the slopes, and that is totally a ski time favorite. But if you are head to toe shiny, you're just gonna look like you're in a spacesuit. And if you're furry and fuzzy all over, then you're gonna wind up looking like a Wookiee instead of a ski bunny. The women who get ski style so right have one thing in common, and that is that they combine key pieces to create wearable outfits that are effortlessly cool and balanced. We're gonna create some of those looks, but before we get into it, we have to break it down into the key pieces that make these outfits work. The first piece you need is a ski sweater or top, and that'll help you embrace the alpine aesthetic. The Fair Isle sweater is a great option, and it really translates well for when you are just out and about in town or maybe having lunch, but you can also wear it on the slopes. Personally, I like to go with a ski top because I feel like the material is really made for being active, and it'll help keep you dry and warm, plus it looks really cute. Functional footwear is a must and can help you step into a fashionable ski look. Ski town style absolutely calls for a functional snow boot. So I like to go with something like this, the moon boot. It's insulated, it's gonna keep you warm, and it goes up high in case you have a lot of powder. So again, it's gonna keep you dry and warm. I also love something like this, a shearling boot. It's a little bit softer, a little bit easier maybe to travel in, but you absolutely need something that has the insulation and a good sole to give you a little bit of grip for when you're walking around. Outerwear is essential and helps you stay warm and chic on or off the slopes. With winter temps, you absolutely need a good outer layer. It actually becomes kind of your whole look because it's the thing you see most and it's going to be keeping you warm. So obviously, if you're here and you're just out and about, maybe even doing a little bit of traveling or shopping around town, this is going to be a great option, a shearling coat that's gonna keep you warm, it's gonna have a little bit of length. The other thing that I would absolutely pack, and of course, because if you're here to ski, you're going to need a good ski layer, a puffy jacket. I like something like this. It comes a little bit lower, so it gives you a little bit more coverage, but I also think that the super cropped styles are really fun too. The key to making these pieces work in your wardrobe is to create a lookbook of outfits that you love so you can reference them the next time you go to get dressed. Now, to do a lookbook, we need outfits, so let's make some looks. I'm going to be styling these key pieces that we've already identified as our styling staples in a couple of different ways so you can start to see how to make these your own and style them in a way that works for you. So this is my first look, and you can see that I have gone for the Fair Isle sweater. This is a total classic choice, and I love this because honestly, it is something that is so versatile that you can wear for traveling, you can wear it around town, but you can also wear it while you're skiing. I will get into that in just a minute, but as you can see, I am wearing it here with a pair of jeans. I've gone for my shearling boots. Now I wanna add a couple of layers so that we can really complete this look. Say you are out walking around town or maybe doing that spa visit. This would be the look for that. So I've added the shearling jacket, and I love this as an option for something when you're just out and about. It's not for the ski slopes, but it is gonna give you a lot of warmth and definitely lean into the ski style. What I would do to finish the look off is add a little topper here that I have. So I love this kind of thing where it actually has the shearling around the outside. It's a leather topper, and that's going to give you just a little bit of that like super cute, maybe what you're envisioning when you think of ski style. This is definitely also a hat that I think leans a little bit more towards like the dressier ski style. So if you're feeling like you want to dress it up a little bit, this could be a good option instead of just a beanie. And this is my outfit for, I guess what I would say if I was going to the lodge and maybe doing a spa visit, this would be what I would wear. So this is my second look, and instead of the Fair Isle sweater, I actually have gone for a ski top. Now, I have alluded to this a little bit, that you want something that's maybe a little bit more technical while you're skiing. You could go for a sweater, and I do like that option, but here's the thing. It will be harder for you to wear it in your ski bibs the way that I have this one here. This one's really tight fitting, so it fits underneath and it keeps everything tucked in. It looks really nice. If you go for a sweater, it would have to go over the top, which again could be a great look, especially if you want the extra warmth. But this is kind of my go-to ski look because again, I'm going to be layering my jacket over top, maybe another little vest layer, just so I can really help control the temperature while I'm skiing. And that's a lot of like function with form here. But those are the things that matter when you're out on the slopes. Now, this is my après outfit, and I love this because it really is just from the slopes to an après destination at the base of the mountain. You've got your goggles on top of your head. You're not really switching things out. I have my moon boots on. They're super comfortable. So maybe I've switched out of my ski boots, maybe I haven't. But again, this is my look. I'm just gonna stay in what I was skiing in. And I think that if you coordinate the way I have, where maybe all the colors are in the same hue, it's gonna look more modern. You're gonna feel a little bit more put together for the après occasion. You're going from the slopes to the après scene, and this is the perfect look. All right, I've got another après outfit for you. This one is what I'm calling elevated après, because you want something that maybe is going to go a little bit higher than just getting off the slopes. Maybe you did ski earlier, you took a break, you had a nice lunch, and you're meeting up with some friends. This would be a really good option for that, especially if you're in an area where maybe you're in Europe or you're in Aspen, one of these places where they do tend to dress up a little bit more. This would be the option. What I want to highlight in this outfit are the moon boots, and this is an outfit to really lean into the moon boot and how you get a lot of volume on the lower half so you can put a little more volume on the upper half. I've got base layers on underneath, and you can see that it's just, I've gone monochromatic, black on black. It's a really nice base to build on top of. Also, I really like a legging with the moon boot because again, it really balances the proportion of the moon boot. Now, I did go for this vest. Now, we did talk about Wookiees earlier. If you go too furry, if the boots were furry, if I had a fur topper on top and this vest, too much. But I'm pulling it back. I've got the moon boots. They don't have fur. I'm also going for just a great oversized pair of sunglasses. We're hopefully sitting outside in the sun, having a nice cocktail or a hot drink. And so it's not too cold outside. This is going to be your après look. So I would say lean into this if you can. Maybe go for a vest like this. If you don't have a vest like this, you could always swap this out for maybe a puffer vest, or you could always put your ski sweater back on. This is my out and about around town kind of outfit for shopping or just walking around. You want something that's a little bit more comfortable. You're not going to be ready to hit the slopes, but you do still need to stay warm. And I wanted to bring in some pieces that you probably already have in your wardrobe and that you are using every day, like a great pair of jeans, a really nice cardigan sweater, a little French tuck in the front helps make it look a little bit more stylish, and I am wearing my shearling boots. That's the piece I want to highlight in this look is the shearling boot. I actually live in these boots during the winter season because they are so warm, so comfortable, and sturdy. So these are kind of the normal size. I do think you could get the platform, and that would be a really good option here too. We've sort of seen fashion moving in that direction, and I think it kind of balances with the more boyfriend style jean that I have on here. So if you have those, put them to good use. If not, a regular shearling boot will be just fine. Let me layer some pieces on for you to show you how I would take this look out into the cold. I'm going really tonal here, and I love that because it really helps the outfit feel more intentional. The other thing that I want to add is the shearling coat. So I have the shearling coat on now, and as you can see, I've left the scarf undone. Of course, if it's very cold, you're going to want it up by your neck and to keep yourself sort of snuggled in. But I like this look to kind of keep the lines going long because the coat is so long. So just a little style tip there for you. I'm also going to add a bag. This is when you can bring out your designer bag. Maybe it's one that you traveled with, or it's an everyday bag that you use all the time. And I love this tone because, again, we're just staying within this neutral color palette. So everything goes really well together without even being really matchy-matchy. And the last thing that I would add is a hat. So the little shearling topper is my final piece. You could definitely go for a beanie as well. It really kind of depends on what you're feeling, how dressed up you want to be, and also how cold it is. This is a great option for when it is very cold. It is very warm, but again, a beanie could be another good option. And if it's really sunny, then maybe no hat and just a pair of sunglasses will do. So I want to talk through the different coat options, and I've already highlighted that the shearling coat is a great one to pack. This is something that's going to be a little bit dressier for when you're not on the mountain and maybe out around town or even going out to dinner at night. So I really wanted to highlight this. This is also a great option for travel, and that is the outfit that I have on today. So I want to show you how to put it all together. So I've started with a matching set, and I do think a matching set is a great way to travel that looks both comfortable and is more elevated. So I would go for something, again, in a neutral hue that's gonna play nicely with all the other pieces that you have in your wardrobe. You can see a theme here. And I've gone for the shearling jacket over top. Again, this is something that is going to give you lots of warmth. Probably doesn't pack very well, so it is a good option to wear it while you travel. And I do have to highlight these new little insulated sneakers that I picked up. So they are super warm, they have really good tread, and they're not as bulky as some of the other boots that I've highlighted. So again, they might be a good option for when you're traveling or just to have something a little bit different to switch things up in your wardrobe. You always want these different accessories that can bring an outfit together and create maximum warmth. A ski chic video would not be complete without a full ski outfit. So you can see that I have gone for the full set here, and a matching set is such a fun way to go if you can do it. Otherwise, you can obviously mix and match, and that's also fun too. What I want to highlight is my ski jacket. Now, this is obviously a very warm down jacket. This is something that I'm going to be wearing while I'm skiing, but it's a really good option if you want another layer that is going to provide the warmth and maybe doesn't have the bulk or the length of the shearling jacket. This would be my other go-to. And you can see it really completes my look, making me ski hill ready. Now that we've got some personal outfit inspiration, it's time to decide what would you actually wear in real life and put those looks into action. Making outfits ahead of time will save you so much time, and it'll help you build a lookbook of outfits that you love that you can pull from in the future. Take an outfit out for a spin, and if you felt amazing in it, when you get back, take a picture. Now trust me on this, you want to take the time to take a picture because you will not remember what you were wearing no matter how much you love the outfit. So now that you have outfit formulas you know work, swap out key pieces to create new combinations and you'll have even more outfit options. Which of these looks feels most like you, and how are you going to personalize it even more? Leave us a note in the comments below and be sure to check out the packing list in the description box. That's it for today's episode. I hope that it helped you find your ski chic style, and until next time, stay warm, stay stylish, and I'll see you soon.